hello, welcome back to another reaction video. So let's watch 10 WWE wrestlers who were ordered to lose weight or lose their job. So without further ado, y'all, about to hop straight to this video. So let's watch right now.
Sometimes wrestlers in WWE are informed to lose weight, or they'll lose their spot on the card, or in rare circumstances, even be released from their WWE contract. This has happened a number of times throughout WWE history, and it was rather common during the reign of power of one Vince McMahon. It's no secret that McMahon had a preference when it came to what his wrestlers looked like, and this led to McMahon outright ordering specific talent to lose weight. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE wrestlers who were ordered to lose weight or lose their job. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts. Number 10, Rikishi. One of the most popular stars during the acclaimed WWE Attitude Era was Rikishi. Rikishi was beloved by fans, but as WWE entered into the Ruthless Aggression Era, Rikishi slowly lost his star power, and Vince McMahon had one specific issue with the former Intercontinental Champion: his weight. Throughout 2004, it was reported that WWE were ordering Rikishi to lose weight, but he simply wasn't listening. WWE decided to take drastic action and ultimately released Rikishi from his WWE contract in the summer of 2004. Rikishi would then work on the independent scene and even had a run in TNA. Even though Rikishi was fired from WWE, this wouldn't damage his relationship with the company in the long run, as he's made a number of appearances since his rightful Hall of Fame induction in 2015. Number 9, Sheamus. Sheamus is in peak physical shape currently, but during Sheamus's tag team run with Cesaro, Vince McMahon took exception to Sheamus's weight. Instead of outright informing Sheamus to lose weight, McMahon would make a passing joke at his expense, and this was when Sheamus knew he had to change his physique or there'll be consequences. Sheamus would discuss this during an appearance on Edge and Christian's podcast and revealed,
It actually also came back to the fact that I came back from holidays in Ireland, and me and Cesaro we're walking by Vince, and Vince goes, "Hey, Sheamus." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Enjoy the holidays, huh?" And he's looking at me, and I go, and I was like, "Okay, that's it. I need to do something like that." So that was the change in gear. Cesaro will tell you as well. Cesaro knew right away when that comment was made. I just put too much weight on, man. I just kind of.
Number 8, Gangrel. Gangrel was a true standout of the Attitude Era. The vampire-esque character had a captivating persona and had one of the most iconic entrances in WWE. Gangrel could never push past the mid-card in WWE, and one of the reasons for this was that Vince McMahon had ordered Gangrel to lose weight from his initial debut. McMahon became gradually more frustrated with his appearance. There's an urban legend that when Gangrel's stomach was exposed in the match in 2000, McMahon was so angry with what he saw that he believed he had no other options but to let Gangrel go. Number 7, Yokozuna. The WWE legend Yokozuna struggled with his weight throughout his life, and WWE made several attempts in trying to help him change his lifestyle. According to Jim Ross on his Grill and JR podcast, WWE was so concerned with his weight that they ordered him, along with fellow WWE star Vader, to attend a weight loss center.
We sent Bruce, we sent Yoko and Vader to the noted Duke Weight Loss Center, Duke University, and to lose weight, to retrain themselves on how to eat, basically. And because we're getting in that era where area that Yoko was described, when the doctor described to me, he's morbidly obese. And so, it was a matter of time to where one athletic commission is not going to let him work because of his health. His blood pressure's too high, his weight's too much, whatever. And so we wanted to get ahead of the curve. We sent him and Vader both, who was suffering some of the same issues.
Now, JR would state this simply didn't work, and it somehow led to Yokozuna gaining even more weight. Eventually, McMahon had had enough and decided to release the former WWE champion from his contract. Discussing Yokozuna's release, JR would reveal,
Rodney was not surprised. It wasn't like, what? He'd been told these same stories, the same thing. We tried and tried to make this thing work, but he knew the issues. So when he got the news, we're not going to flirt. Look, the weight was one thing, Conrad, but having heart issues, man, you don't touch that.
Right.
And if nothing else, you protect the talent because you love them.
Number 6, Keith Lee.
I
When
mean, he
Keith
not
Lee was
lying.
initially called up to the WWE main roster in 2020, it was all going so well, but it wasn't before long that things began to go horribly wrong.
We need you here
It was
as long
reported
as
that Vince
possible.
McMahon wasn't happy with how Lee looked physically, and this led to him telling Lee that he needed to lose weight. This was supported by Lee changing his attire, and he would now cover up the top part of his body where it was previously exposed. According to Dave Meltzer on the
really?
Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE were concerned with Lee's weight due to him having to work longer matches on the main roster. In shocking fashion, Lee was released in late 2021, and it was cited that attitude problems were the reason for his surprising release, but it was clear that McMahon simply disliked Lee's appearance, and his release in all likelihood had nothing to do with Lee's behavior or attitude. Number 5, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's WWE release in 2021 shocked the wrestling world. Wyatt was one of the top stars in the company and was a former WWE champion. It later surfaced that Wyatt had heat with Vince McMahon, and McMahon and Wyatt would often butt heads backstage. McMahon would often make inappropriate comments in relation to Wyatt's weight, and it was clear that McMahon had an issue with how he looked. McMahon's personal dislike of Wyatt eventually led to his release, and it was reported that similarly to Lee, Wyatt had attitude problems, which seems to be the justification for a release if a talent defends themselves from McMahon's controversial preference on how a wrestler should look. Number 4, Gunther. Upon Gunther's call up to the main roster, it was reported that Vince McMahon had ordered the former NXT UK champion to lose weight. It was reported that McMahon exclusively wanted slim people on television, and this was yet another sign that McMahon had completely lost touch of what the modern day wrestling fan wanted. To Gunther's credit, he was able to get into incredible shape, and this pleased McMahon, who rewarded Gunther with a push. However, if Gunther didn't follow McMahon's demands, then his main roster call-up would have likely have been a disaster, and he likely wouldn't have won the Intercontinental title. Number 3, Ryback. One of the first things WWE fans noticed about Ryback upon his reintroduction to WWE in 2012 was his colourful singlets. These were compared to Rob Van Dam's classic singlets, but Ryback wasn't always set to wear this type of attire. According to Ryback, he was set to debut in standard trunks, but Vince McMahon believed that he was too fat and wanted him to lose weight. Eventually, Ryback was able to lose the weight, and towards the end of his run in WWE, McMahon permitted the former Intercontinental Champion to show off his body. Number 2, Kevin Owens. Vince McMahon infamously told Kevin Owens backstage at WrestleMania 33 that his match with Chris Jericho was the worst match in WrestleMania history. Whilst the match wasn't an all-time classic, it certainly wasn't the worst match in WWE history or WrestleMania history. Hell, it wasn't even the worst match on the WrestleMania 33 match card. But according to Y2J, McMahon had issues with Owens' weight at the time, and he was trying to get his point across. Jericho would add following the WrestleMania match that McMahon outright ordered Owens to lose weight, stating, "You need to lose weight, and this is terrible, and you don't know anything." Thankfully, Owens was able to bounce back, and he's been able to maintain his strong position in WWE since the WrestleMania 33 match with Jericho. And number 1, The Big Show. Throughout his legendary career, The Big Show has been known to struggle with his weight. In 2000, Vince McMahon sent the former WWE champion to OVW to condition his body and get in ring shape, as McMahon wasn't happy with how Show was looking in the ring. According to Bruce Pritchard, due to Show's weight, he was unable to perform at the level WWE wanted him to, and they had no other option but to send him away for a substantial period of time. Show's weight fluctuated over the years, but once again in late 2013, McMahon was dissatisfied with Show's appearance. He would discuss McMahon's reaction to his weight gain during an appearance on Talk Is Jericho. "I got fat, so he told me, 'You're a fat New Year's baby. Maybe you should lose some weight.' That's the kind of relationship I had with him. It was a way for Vince to say, 'He's getting fat. I need to motivate him. Let me embarrass you.'"
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I mean? The one who made me wear a diaper worked. This proceeded to light a fire in Show as he would proceed to get in the best shape of his career, losing 100 pounds in the process. For the first time in his life, Show had abs, and
Oh my
it was an
God,
achievement
abs.
that didn't go unnoticed. This also heavily influenced Show's in-ring work, as he became quicker in the ring, and the matches with the likes of Roman Reigns and Braun
Oh my
Strowman
goodness.
all benefited
He
from
had
a version of
abs.
Show that had been dormant for far too long. But there you have it, folks. 10 WWE wrestlers who were told to lose weight or lose their push.
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? We need our wrestlers here. We want them to be around for a very, very long time, whether they, you know, continue to entertain or if they decide to retire or whatever, you know, not get in the ring anymore. We still want them to be healthy and all of that. But, you know, McMahon gotta be an ass and say very insulting things to people. But I don't know. It's something about when I see a person who is usually like of a larger size, when they lose weight, sometimes it just doesn't look right. for some reason. I don't know, maybe just because I'm so used to seeing them that size, like the Big Show, whatever. Seeing him that tiny, it just, I don't know. I'm just hoping that the wrestlers who did lose the weight or whatever, I hope they all went down a really safe route and their health, they did it in a healthy way. Because some people, you know, they go to the extreme and they do things that they shouldn't do, which is not good for their health. But I don't know, just seeing them that small, it just, I don't know. It doesn't look right. As long as they're healthy, that's all that matters to me. But and then Sheamus. That was the most random one on this list. Sheamus? I don't know. But that's gonna do it for this reaction, y'all. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.